Hello everybody, I'm Chief Forecaster David with Storm.
I'm Bryson. I'm the editor along with saying the movies of this summer.
I'm Ian Darling, and I'll be doing trends as normal.
Alrighty, your trends and weather begins right now.
Fatty. Go.
Good day everybody, I'm Chief Forecaster David. Thanks for tuning in to this weather update. We're tracking the tropics and extreme summer heat. Let's get right into it. So CSU has just released their seasonal outlook and they're forecasting over 17 named storms, average is around 14, and then if you look at the hurricanes, we had over 9, which are forecasting for this year of 2025, an average of 7, so they're expecting above average hurricane season, and then back to 2024, we had quite the craziest weather. And speaking of 2024, we had the third Cosculus on record, so it was very expensive for tropical weather last year. Alright, INSO phases, we are in a neutral pattern right now, which this is meaning that Pacific Ocean temperatures are near normal. So we're not in La Nina, we're neither in El Nino, but we are in that neutral pattern now. So typically what that means here in South Central Texas, drier weather in hot conditions. So the peak of extreme heat, or excuse me, the peak of tropical storm activity is September 10th. This is not just for Texas, this is for the Pacific and mostly the Atlantic Ocean in the Gulf of America. So we'll watch this closely here as we get to things here. All right, let's break down categories here. Category 1 hurricane is anywhere from 75 to 95 miles per hour winds, and what a Category 1 hurricane can do is topple mobile homes and lift loose shingles, and flooding and power outages are quite possible. And a Category 2 is 96 to 110 miles per hour, which could cause damage to roofs, doors, and windows. Flooring and power outages are quite likely. Then a Category 3 is anywhere from 111 to 129 miles per hour winds, which can destroy homes without foundations. Power outages could last for weeks or days. One of the two could happen there. And for Category 4 hurricane, that is between 130 to 156 miles per hour, which will cause catastrophic damage, long-lived power, and water loss expected. And a Category 5 hurricane is 157 miles per hour or higher, and which will happen is complete destruction of most structures. So not a good sign at all. Impact area is inhabitable areas, which could happen for weeks. All right, hurricane damage potential, again, from just a Cat 1 to a Cat 5. The lesser the strength of the hurricane is, the less widespread damage, but the more stronger the tropical system is, the worse the conditions will be. And an update on your hurricane season names. We're expecting quite a few names. And speaking of this, we got a few hurricane names like Dexter, Karen, Wendy, Van, and Rebecca as well. Alright, that's your updates on your tropics. I'm Chief Forecaster David. Of course, throughout the next couple of months here, we'll keep you informed and updated on what the tropic weather could look like. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel for further updates.
/graphite into their Chromebooks to try and start a fire. Now, for the national holidays. The Indy 500, which I know is technically not a holiday, but still, in America, it is a giant race that happens and everyone loves. Unless you're a loser who doesn't like IndyCar. Memorial Day is also later this month, on May 26th, the day after. There's a good look at the holidays. Now on to June. We start off the month with D-Day on June 6th, where we remember the day that we successfully invaded France and started the East European front in World War II. And continuing on, we have June 14th, Army Birthday, where we celebrate the Army's national birthday, and Juneteenth on June 19th. I don't know what it's about. Coming on to July, our final month of summer, not including August, but that's more of a school month. We have July 4th, which is Independence Day, which is the day we declared our independence from the British. And then continuing on, we have 7-Eleven Day, which you can get a free small Slurpee of their sizes at 7-Eleven. And on July 31st, we have Hawaiian National Flag Day. One.
Hello everybody, my name is Bryson. I'm going to talk about the movies and shows coming out this summer. That is until May, till July of 2025. First off in May, we have New Avengers that came out on the 2nd of May. It's a new group of heroes fighting to save the world once again. Final Destinations, we got Death coming back once again in this great sequel. Karate Kid Legends, we have 2 legends teaming up to train a new hero of our film. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, the final movie to the long Mission Impossible movie series finally comes to an end. Lilo and Stitch coming out on the 23rd of May. It's going to be a live action interpretation of Disney's animated Lilo and Stitch. For shows, we have Star Wars Tales of the Underworld that came out on the 4th. It's going to be great, I hope. Now, do have in mind all the stuff that is highlighted yellow is movies that are going to come out, and the stuff that is not highlighted has already come out. Now in June, we have How to Train Your Dragon. It's a live action interpretation again of the animated series How to Train Your Dragons. That comes out on the 13th of June. F1 the movie comes out on the 27th. It's going to be at Cars. Predator Killer of Killers is a new interpretation of the original Predator film. It's going to be awesome. That comes out on the 5th of June. And for shows, we have Iron Man, the new interpretation of Iron Man, coming out on the 24th. That is Ironheart, folks. And in July, we have movies. We have Superman coming out on 7/11. That is July 11th. The Fantastic Four. First Steps. We have Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We got people back already cheering for him. And for shows, we have Dexter Resurrection. Dexter comes back better and stronger than ever. Thank you, folks. That is the movies coming out this summer.